There are two approaches to crypto. The first one is to simply ride the current wave, to trade meme coins on Solana, on the base chain or on Sui. The second approach is to do the exact opposite, to try to buy when attention is low and then sell once attention comes in and the prices tend to rise. Now, I very often talk about the trending meme coins on this channel, and very often those trends can continue if it's organic growth. In this video, I want to talk about Avalanche, and Avalanche tends to have not that much attention right now. Now, the reason why Avax is so interesting right now is, first of all, it outperforms a lot of other layer 1s and layer 2s. But secondly, that's not because a lot of attention is on Avalanche, it's because of the tokenomics. The tokenomics are suddenly starting to get somewhat sound. So what we've got over here is the competition. We've got Polygon Matic relative to Ethereum. It goes from one low to the next. And we talked about Matic several times on this channel, and I will continue to cover this decline. What we've got over here is Arbitrum relative to Ethereum, also not doing that great. Or check this out. This is Kronos relative to Ethereum. And what do we have over here? It's Avalanche. It's Avalanche relative to Ethereum, which is doing quite okay. And so if we ignore where currently the attention is, if we ignore Solana, if we ignore Base, and if we ignore Sui, then Avalanche is one of the best performing blockchain tokens right now. And this might be partially due to a slight recovery in total value locked. We roughly doubled in the last year, from 500 million to $1 billion. Now in this video, let's have a look at the two fundamental factors that could be driving this. Let's also have a look at the statistics, how much money is actually flowing in and out of Avax. So here's an interesting piece of news. The Avalanche Foundation is seeking to buy back 57 million worth of Avax that was sold to the Luna Foundation Guard before its 2022 collapse. So that news came out yesterday. And here's another interesting news. The top free title on the Epic Game Stores is an Avalanche game. It's the shooter Off the Grid. And so among those OG layer 1s and layer 2s, Avalanche is actually faring quite well. What we've got over here is the USDC supply on Avalanche compared to other layer 2s. So Avalanche is in red and it is recovering quite nicely. It's more than what we've got on Polygon, and it's more than what we've got on Optimism. Only the new Arbitrum is beating Avalanche. But we're seeing what happens with Arbitrum, right? The tokenomics aren't that great. We're going to talk about the tokenomics of Avax in a second. But check this out. This is the total transfer volumes of USDC. Avalanche is ahead of Polygon, Optimism, and Arbitrum. The volume itself is the largest with roughly 6 billion, but also the amount per transaction is the largest by far. And so what does this mean? It means that Avalanche is a pretty good chain for DeFi because the velocity of USDC is pretty high. So there's a lot of USDC on Avax, but it also gets transferred a lot back and forth. And so the yield on DeFi protocols should be the highest for Avalanche compared to Arbitrum, Optimism, and Polygon. Now it's actually interesting. We see a lot of growing adoption of stablecoin trading, but overall, if we look at the chain as a whole, there isn't that much growth. We're simply just at a stable level. So this is the number of transactions over time. We were at roughly 1.2 million 2 years ago, and we are still at that level. Here's the number of active addresses. We were at roughly 45,000 2 years ago. Now we are slightly higher than that, but not by much. Here's the gas usage, also rather fluctuating, no real trend. Now here's an interesting metric. This is the decentralized exchange trading volume over time for Avax, and again, it's relatively flat. Yes, one might argue that there is a bit of growth, but it's very fluctuating. It's very hard to say how sustainable that is. The majority of that decentralized exchange trading volume happens on Trader Joe, by the way. But then on the other hand, we can see that the number of traders over time is quite clearly growing. So we've got more active traders, but not necessarily more trading volume. In other words, there seem to be a lot of small new traders coming in. Now this bull run clearly does not stand in the name of DeFi, right? All the gains are currently made in meme coins, and there is one very, very large meme coin on Avax that we also covered very early on this channel. Now the question is, will we see a second large meme coin at some point? I'm of course talking about Tokenomics, which has the vast majority of trading volume, 64.5% of all the trading volume across meme coins on Avax. It's got a market cap of only 100 million, which isn't that much for a meme coin. And by the way, we covered this token very early on this channel on the 16th of December. The video outperformed your average video, and it was published over here. So the price subsequently went up another 200%, or if you even lived through the bear market, another 370%. So that was clearly the first strategy mentioned in this video, right? It's riding the current wave. At the time, Tokenomics was just about to heat up. An equivalent today would be trading meme coins on the Sui network. But things for Avalanche are now very different. So this is again Tokenomics, the long-term chart. We seem to be bottoming out. So the people that short-term speculated aren't necessarily selling anymore. And so we've got a very, very low trading volume. And if attention heats up again, of course, we can see easily another 2x, another 3x, maybe even another 4x. Because this is where we're currently at. This is the number of active users for Avalanche meme coin trading. It's currently very, very low. Only 336 people have this on their radar. And of course, the majority is still Tokenomics, but who knows what will rally next time. Now, in the past, I made quite a few bearish videos on Avalanche, but things have changed since then. The reason for my bearishness was token inflation. And yes, it seems like it's still growing, but have a look at this. The majority of this is staking rewards. All the other sources of sell pressure, all the other unlocks have already happened. The airdrop, the seed sale, the strategic partner allocation, the community and development endowment, etc. All of this is already floating. And so one way to ride this, to buy low when nobody else is looking and to then sell high once attention shifts to Avax, is to stake the Avax in order not to get diluted. So staking directly on the Avax chain gives 7.6% more Avax 1 year from now. And if you're staking, the tokenomics are 100% fine. But make sure you stake this in the right place. Don't just stake this with Coinbase where you only get 4.5%. Coinbase does take its share. And so when will Avalanche rally again? I don't know, but it's probably going to be when meme coin trading heats up again. I don't think it's too risky to hold Avax right now, especially when it's staked, because it seems like there's not a lot of selling pressure. There's no more token unlocks. All the people that are now in Avax hold it for the long term. And it's clearly not yet a trending token. Now, I publish videos on this channel regularly, so if you don't want to miss the next one, feel free to subscribe. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. If you like active meme coin trading, then feel free to check out our premium membership. We've got dedicated chats to various tokens. We also track various influencers and then buy with them early. So for example, over here, look at this alert for the Bowie token. In total, we are tracking 419 wallets. And it's interesting to see if the influential people are still buying or selling. For example, over here, the team of Pepecoin and Based AI just bought more of Bowie. So it's down below. It's thebitcointrader.com. There's also a 1-week money back guarantee. So in case you don't like what you see, simply message me within the first week. I'll refund you 100%. In case meme coin trading is not your thing, there's also a free Telegram. Link is as well down below. Looking very much forward to seeing you over there as well. Cheers.